go blind.
Hey boys, thumbs up for the cringy intro being back. I know you wanted it. And listen, if you're not going to drop a like on this video for that, oh boy, you better drop one for this. Because we got the man himself doing an exclusive one-on-one interview with me in this video today, boys. Muma from the Houston Outlaws. We sat down one-on-one and I asked him the hard-hitting questions that everybody wants to know, boys. So you better like this video, drop a subscription to the channel. It's Overwatch League content daily. This video is going to be an absolute banger. Let's go. Alright, I mean honestly, I don't see the reason to make you guys wait for this interview, so let's just jump straight into it. First of all, congratulations on today. You had a big victory. How do you feel about it overall?
I mean, it certainly feels good after the close loss in preseason. I know preseason didn't really mean much, but I mean, I know it was still like a bit of a hit to like our confidence, and then also like the first two matches of the season were also a big hit to our confidence. But I think we've ironed out a lot of our problems, and I think this win really helps our motivation and confidence, like I said.
Yeah, man, definitely. You guys bounced back hard. It was awesome to see. So second question is, if there was one specific thing you could say that helped you win today, what was it?
I think the big thing that we've learned from our first two matches was just not to fiddle around with the roster as much. Overwatch has never really seen like a place where you can have 12-man rosters, and a lot of people, it's completely new to Overwatch. So I think we tried too hard to get value out of like all of our players, and I think the correct way you should treat the Overwatch League is just to have your core six. And then have like map specialists, or if the meta shifts, then you can like switch it up. But other than that, I think you should just focus on like building the strong core six, like you did like previously in Overwatch.
All right, next one is, your win versus Dallas Fuel looked almost as dominating as your win versus Shanghai yesterday. Is this due to you guys being very strong, or is it Dallas being near Shanghai's level?
I definitely don't want to say Dallas is near Shanghai's level. No offense to Shanghai. I think that Dallas Fuel is just in a bit of a slump right now. I think they're in that same spot that we were in the first two matches, where they were like experimenting too much with their roster. And I feel like Kai is smart enough to realize just like that he should just work on the core six, because it's like a tried and true roster.
Okay.
And I also think that like I honestly still do believe that we are like a very, very top team in the Overwatch League, and I don't think the first two matches are really an indicator of our true skill level. I think that was just growing pains, I guess.
I could agree with that. I think you guys will be very good come the end of the season.
Yeah, I think we're all feeling very confident.
Did you expect Dallas Fuel to underperform a little bit coming into the season?
Not really. I honestly didn't think there would be much of a reason for them to underperform, because they really did just add like mostly a lot of just really strong players to their roster. I guess it's hard to say, because like with the new roster, you probably have some problems like we did, where you like try to experiment too much with the roster, which I guess could lead to some problems in the beginning of the season. Like I said, I'm confident that they'll bounce back, and I still think they'll finish as like a playoff contender.
Oh yeah, I agree. So I kind of felt the additions to the team kind of threw them off and essentially made them a new team. They're no longer like envious anymore. I think that they need to slow down and spend time to redevelop their identity as a new team and basically flush out their old identity. Once they do this, I think they'll be fully practiced and come back as a strong team. I guess you think that's
yeah,
right?
that's really good. That's like what I said, but in less dumb words.
PogChamp.
No,
that was basically my assessment of them like at the preseason. I kind of saw this coming. I know I was like one of the only players or, people in the community to say it. And I did get a lot of flack for that, but it's fine.
It happens. Being right's got its problems.
So I guess we kind of went over where we see Dallas Fuel near the end of the season, where they will be in the standings. You think they'll make the playoffs?
Yes. I do think they'll make playoffs, but I think it'll be It depends on how quickly they bounce back. but I definitely do think they'll probably make playoffs. Yes.
Yeah, I agree. It's a long regular season. You guys are playing like
It is.
something
It is.
50
Yeah.
games. That's crazy.
People really don't comprehend how long the season is
Yeah.
yet.
Along
Like
with
it's
the stage playoff matches as well. There's so much
yeah.
Overwatch to be played. It's crazy.
Oh man, this team lost their first 3 games. They're doomed. But like no, there's like 100,000 more games. It's a
Yeah.
long ass season.
Agreed. So yours and Cool Match synergy looks to be one of the best in the Overwatch League between two tanks, and it reminds me a lot of kind of Bishu and Remix and Kungarna. How do you guys get so good at working together?
That is. I think the most of me and Coolmat's synergy comes from we're both just very we play the game very methodically, very very carefully and well thought out, and it's just like we have like the same games play style, I guess, where I try to focus a lot on surviving, and because I like have such good survivability, Coolmat's able to be a little more free from me, which gives him more power to either peel for our backline or go offensive, which is really good because, like I said, Kumat's a very, very smart player. So, like, with how versatile of a hero D.Va is, it gives him, like, the freedom to really play how he wants to play and switch it up so frequently, which makes him just such, like, a scary D.Va player.
Yeah, I agree. I've said it in multiple videos where you just watch Cool Matt and he's doing so much for the team. He's like in the back, then in the front, killing people, protecting people, all at the same time. It's actually crazy to see. And yeah, a lot of that is due to your survivability.
I think Kumat's the best D.Va player in the world. That might be a controversial opinion, but I really do.
Maybe a little biased. I agree. I think he's up there. I don't know about number one, but he's up there. He's up there. Western Divas, he's up there. Him and Poco are very, very good.
Oh yeah, Poco's been okay. Poco's been nutting.
Yeah, he's been really good.
Poco's been phenomenal.
Okay, so there was an interview prior to your match today that came out, and it had Jake saying that you guys made huge strides in the past day, improving as a team. Would you credit this to your coaching staff? And how important do you think coaches are in the Overwatch League?
I think coaches are honestly like the single, well, maybe not the single most important thing, but it's definitely up there. Like when I talk about Koreans versus Western Overwatch, I think that the main thing that really I don't think that like Koreans are just like significantly more mechanically gifted. Like I don't think on like just a flat player to player basis, I don't think that like the best Korean player is that much better than the best Western player. I think it just comes down to like work ethic and mentality when you play the game, and the way you play and approach the game. And I think a big part of that comes from like coaches, and having like Tyrong and Hyun as our two Korean coaches. I think it's like a massive, massive boon to our play because we have like all the tried and well the stuff that like the Western teams have been like practicing, and like the way that we've been coached in the past. We bring like a bunch of different. We're like a big melting pot of like different strategies and different ways to coach and approach the game. So it's just like we can pick and choose the best from each region, I guess, and just combine it into one because we have like EU players, NA players, and then the Korean coaching staff.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Dude, you're an absolute beauty. I truly mean that too. The way you act and treat your fans is truly amazing. You deserve all the success that is coming. Truly, truly. And I see you becoming a fan favorite very easy. Thank you for the interview. And if there's any last things you want to say, go for it.
I mean, yeah, without the people who come and watch Overwatch League and support the Houston Outlaws, and I mean the Overwatch League as a whole, really, like even if you hate me, I still owe a big like lot of my life to you because of that I'm able to live this dream. And it's just like without the fans of the Overwatch League and the fans of esports, I'm just another like loser playing video games in my mom's room, you know. So it's just like I owe so much to you, and it's like a big reason that the Houston Outlaws, and I see like a lot of players and teams just going out to like at the arena, just going out and like meeting fans, and it's just like the best part of being a pro player is just that interaction. And just like yeah, people don't really understand how thankful we have to be of you guys. Like it's so frequent that we're just like sitting on stage and like we're down a map or we're up a map, and we're just like looking out to the crowd, like talking to each other. It's like, oh, look at that sign, look at that. Oh, wave at them, you know. It's like it's just so cool.
That sounds awesome, man. And you guys really do deserve it. You guys are one of like the most upstanding teams in the league. Very professional. You guys treat your fans amazingly. And again, yeah, thank you, dude. Appreciate
Yeah, of course,
that.
dude.
We're doing this at 2:30 a.m., guys. The night after his match, dude. Seriously. Big shout out, dude. Thank you.
Okay, I look forward to playing you next season.
Oh yeah. I don't know if it'll be unfair for all the other players, but I'll think about it. Thank you for the invite. Wow, guys. Honestly, all I can say is thank you to Muma. If you guys need an Overwatch League player to follow, you need to follow Muma. Not only is he an amazing player, he treats his fans with so much respect. Honestly, I wouldn't even call them his fans anymore. It's his family. Again, if you want to follow someone in the Overwatch League, follow Muma. His stream is also amazing. It's funny. The gameplay's insane. It's educational. And he's just got a great community going, guys. So I'm going to leave all his links down below. Go check him out. And as for this video, guys, that interview ended up going on pretty long. I didn't expect it to go over 10 minutes. I feel like if I did any more analysis or anything like that, it would just be pushing this video too long. If you guys do want to see an in-depth analysis, similar to how I did to the Dallas Fuel vs Seoul Dynasty game last week, I'll leave that link down below and at the end of this video if you want to check that out. But let me know if you want me to do an in-depth analysis about this match. Let me know. And I guess that's it, guys. Be sure to drop a like on this video, subscribe to my channel. I'm telling you guys, stuff like this is going to be coming to this channel more often. It's only the beginning. The Overwatch League is an extremely long season. There's so much content to cover, and I appreciate every single one of you that views my videos. I'm out of here, guys. Peace.